Chicago White Sox. The Rangers have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Miguel Gonzalez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here it comes now to Andrus. Popped him up. Number 20 is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Set to get his day started, Joey Gallo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Down and away, ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Matt Moore will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, lefty Matt Moore, he's kind of been a puzzler. We've always had this saying, we want more, we want more, we want more. I think what a lot of teams want from Matt Moore is a few more balls in the strike zone. It's never been a question about the arm. 95 to 97 with great movement, great overhand curveball, and his changeup at times can be deadly. If he's on, he's the kind of guy that can shut down any team anywhere. The problem with Matt Moore, inconsistently throwing in the strike zone.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint. If they can steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, Dero, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll, and if they could pull off this one and keep that streak going, they'd feel awfully good about themselves.
And this hits the bag at second base, and that's through for a hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, number 20, tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turn around with him leading off. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
In now, Leury Garcia comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit back up the middle. Adur is there. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A runner at second, nobody out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he fouls this one off. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another full count pitch home. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Line towards center field. Engel has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he's safe.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Ready now, Drew Robinson. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Robinson, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Engel has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Ryan Rua. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Mazzara is off of first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 1 and the White Sox nothing. So digging in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carlos Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's hitting .429. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Striding in, number 12. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A changeup over the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Nicky Delmonico, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. 2 out with the man at first. From the stretch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after is Delmonico. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now, Adrian Beltre, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Choo, the runner at second with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Two down, runners at first and second. 1-1 to Chirinos. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Fouled off. 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So one gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Up next for Chicago, Adam Engel, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The batter, number 7.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Engel, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. And this is with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Engel blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. We're all square at one apiece.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Runners are at first and second with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Nomar Mazara, as we begin the top of the 4th. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Anderson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Odor. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in,
Center fielder.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a neck high fastball that time. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's in there, 3-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ryan Rua. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Engel sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Texas. Settling in now, Yomer Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Wellington Castillo.
Stepping up to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, number 12.
Standing in, number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Monaco.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and he can't track it down. A base hit, and they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch. Now, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
So striding in, Adam Engel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. White Sox will strand 3. Our score remains 2-1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
First baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit in the air out to center field. Engel has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman Beltre. And that's out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up now, number 20, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are growing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Into the box, Yomer Sanchez standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. One there. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Jay Spry takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Drew Robinson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And there's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopper foul. The 1-2. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Brian Rua, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rangers 3 and the White Sox 1. Now in the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, number 12. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A little bouncer. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
At the plate, Nicky Delmonico. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lazar is under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here on the south side of Chicago, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Nate Jones comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. A bouncer to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1-1. Jones, a right-hander going 6'5". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Got it. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Texas, and it's still 3-1. Matt Bush will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Beltre has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Engel.
Digging in, Adam Engel. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
This is popped up. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, number 20. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging front infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Third baseman, number 5, Carlos Sanchez.
Chris Martin will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Chris Martin.
Yolmer Sanchez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. This year against right-handed pitching, Sanchez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Odor showing off his range. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rangers 3 and the White Sox 2. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Chirinos leads off second with nobody out. And there's one down now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rangers leave 1. Digging in once again, Wellington Castillo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Ball 2. The Rangers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep the team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Down the third baseline. The 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yeah! A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
One of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Tony Barnett is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43, Tony Barnett.
Stepping in now, number 12. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit hard to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Adam Engel. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robinson going back on it. At the track, the wall. And that two-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So a two-run shot to left center. They've taken a two-run lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Rangers 3. Luis Avilan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luis Avilan.
Now to the plate, Ryan Rua. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Delmonico ranging back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Joaquin Soria answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball's in for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Popped him up, and he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Chicago White Sox crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Nate Jones claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.